What's going on, nation? Ukvapeuk here, and welcome. Today we got a company that I never brought here. Actually, I was not aware of this company. The company is Msm, alright? And the RD we're talking about is called the Vape, a 24 mil bottom airflow, also a very slight side airflow that it can be closed like the bottom airflow. But the reason I really picked up this bad boy was because it was half price at 3fa.com. That is not always a good sign um, when a device comes really half price very quick, especially with the things this one brings. So I saw, you know what, it brings a nice case. So even if it's a bad idea, I'm still gonna have a very good case that I can use for my batteries and stuff like that. So, you got a few things that I want to talk about, but obviously we go to all of that on the open close. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna dive down. Okay, and here is the box where your Vape RDA comes in. By M include that. Okay, and here is your main event, the RDA. So starting from the top, you're gonna have 810 gun style compatible drip tips, so all your gun style compatible will fit in here. You got the logo. I don't know if this is actually the Vape logo, because it seems that MSM is the skeleton, so this must be the Vape logo on the front. Nothing on the back. You're gonna have a hole. This hole is gonna be airflow, extra airflow, but we're gonna talk about that because it's a small issue going on in there. Now you got this conical design going on in here. You got also this is gonna be kind of the bottom of your deck. Yes, the bottom of your deck is gonna be right here. Weird, isn't it? 24 mil diameter, 40 RDA, serial number, designed by MSM. You got nice protruding gold-plated pin. Okay, as you can see, I've been swapping mine. You got a small dent in there. That was me. I've been swapping out for the squonk. And in between, you're gonna have bottom airflow, obviously adjustable with this ring, and what you adjust on one side is gonna be the same on the other. Can be removed. Okay, so you can clean, or go in there, change the o-rings if you have to. Now keep in mind, 24 mils is right here on the edge. If you measure on this o-ring, as you can see, it bolts a bit out. It's gonna be about 24.3. Now let's see if I can remove top cap. As you can see, gonna have that airflow, nothing else, because the adjustment on the airflow on the bottom is gonna be by that ring. You're gonna have very nice machining, to be honest. Very good machining. A conical shape going on in there, like a two-step conical shape going on in there to improve the flavor. And the top cap is actually pretty nice. It's not too thick, not too thin. Perfect amount, nice machining. And the deck. Alright, here you have, obviously it's all by two o-rings, and here is gonna be your deck. Now your deck is not gonna be like that when you get it. In between the posts, you're gonna have this. Okay, as you can see, mine is melt. Okay, because this is autumn, and it's gonna be right in between your posts in there. Okay, and this is what is gonna allow you to bring the airflow. As you can see, your airflow is gonna come through one of the posts. Okay, the negative post, going through there, travel to this hole, as you can see. Okay, and go up. But as you can see, this is completely hollow, so you're also gonna go on the bottom, and that doesn't make much sense. If it was completely, only go there and top, but you're also gonna go on the bottom. On the bottom, you're not gonna have nothing in there. So I remove it because it was melting. Now it was melting not when I was vaping, okay, but when I glow for the first time the coils. I glow the coils and it melts straight away. So I remove it, even though it don't make too much sense, that airflow. And what I do, I just don't use this airflow. I just use the bottom airflow. As you can see, very nice machining. Very deep juice well. That juice well is very, very deep. I don't know how much, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's measure. Oops. That juice well is gonna be 14 mils. Yeah, I'm not kidding. See if I'm right on the bottom there. Yeah, 14 mils deep juice well. That is massive. So you're gonna be able to drip a lot and squonk a lot before you eat your bottom airflow. As you can see, it's bottom airflow, but very raised, because this is the bottom of your deck right here. Okay, and your airflow obviously is gonna come to the bottom. It's gonna be a very nice flavorful. Because as you know, bottom airflow are probably the most flavorful RDAs out there. But it's very high, as you can see, because your coil is going to be sitting in there. As you can see, you got it's a 2 posts, but the coil kind of, each coil got his own space going on in there. Okay, and you tie them up with this flathead screw, very tiny by the way, and you put your coils in there. As I can see, airflow is gonna come from the bottom, very, very high, so you're gonna be able to store quite a lot of juice in there. But if you go over those lines, it's gonna leak. Okay, but you really have to over squonk or over drip before that happens. So let's show actually the coils they gave you in here, and some cotton. Okay, so we are ready to vape. Not the easiest RDA to build. I actually throw an extra wrap on the coils they provide, and I think if you have very long coils, it's gonna be even more easy for you to build, because one leg has to come really on the edge, the other one in there. And as you can see, even though with one more wrap, you still got plenty of airflow available in there. So yeah, I mean, as large as you wanna go, it's gonna be easy for you to build. And obviously wicks has to be massive. Don't forget that you have a very deep juice well. So all of that done, you wanna throw your top cap. Now obviously I'm not using that side airflow, so I'm gonna cover it up. For some reason, oh no, that's it. So we all ready. We're gonna come back on top. I tell you where you can get it, price, and we run to pros and cons. Alright, then we're back, and that was the up and close for the 4E by MSM. So where you can get it and price, 3fvape.com for $14. Yes, $14. 10 UK pounds? That is extremely cheap, especially considering that it was at $30 when it came out. And why you went half price? Is that because of the Altum middle piece, and they have a lot of complaints that it was melting? Maybe people weren't happy sending them back, and maybe 3fvape.com have a lot of stock and just want to get rid of it. So let's go to pros and cons. So straight away it has to be that Altum piece. I think MSM should have scrapped that idea straight away from the side airflow. Okay, now this bottom airflow without the side is very restricted. I don't know if you can hear, this is wide open. It is restricted, and obviously when you close it more and more, it's going to be even more restricted. Now, even without that Altum part, you can use that side airflow. It's not going to change flavor. It's just going to give you that extra airflow inside the chamber. The flavor is going to be exactly the same with or without that thing. One thing you might struggle is if you fill up too much juice, it might going to start to leak from that hole. So if you have it cover up, it might be a good idea without that piece. Listen to that. I don't know if you can hear it. You got a little bit more of airflow, but vape wise is the same. Didn't change my flavor. It just gave me a little bit more airflow. So first con has to be that thing. Second con is not going to be the easiest RDA to build. Alright, so if you're a new builder and thinking to grab that because it's cheap, be careful. You might struggle. Also because it's a bottom, even though you got 14 mil deep juice well, is a bottom airflow is going to be a bit hard for new people who never use RDAs to drip or squonk. They might over drip or might over squonk, even though you have to over squonk a lot on this one. No 510 drip tip adapter. I point as a kind of, even though the extras are not pretty bad on this one, but no 510 drip tip adapter. And with this restricted airflow, I see a lot of people actually want to have a 510 drip tip in here, because probably will be better for this kind of airflow that you have. I mean, you still can use any other adapter if you have from 810 to 510 for any other dripper. Final con is also a bit subjective, is the ring on the bottom. I don't like removable rings. I hate them. You know, it's extra O-rings, it's an extra part that you can lose, especially on an RDA. I don't like them. I think it should be fixed. I mean, they went to that road. That's not gonna affect too much. It's being a bit nicky picky, and this is like a personal con. I don't really like them. Other than that, it's not bad. It is not bad RDA. I mean, Pro's machine is very good. It's kind of tall, but it don't look too bad. The airflow very smooth, even though it's restricted. Very smooth. You can fit big builds in there. 14 mil deep juice well. You can blur your juice in there. You can squonk a lot before you have any issues with leaking. Flavor is pretty damn good. It is very, very good. Let's have another drip in here. Have another vape. But I have to say, as you can see, here we go. You can fit a lot of juice in there without having any issues to leak. Alright. Also, the airflow from the bottom is very on the side, so it's going to be very hard you to drip straight away on your airflow. So let's have it. 0.2 build, 53 watts. Let's have it. You got kind of vapor production. Flavor is very good. It really reminds me of 22 mil atomizer. You know, with that restricted airflow, maybe like those single coils. Um, but if you want an example, the Drop Solo got more airflow than this one. So if you like a lot of airflow, you're not gonna like this one. What else? I like the bag. That bag, that's $10 on that bag. You know, if you spend $10, you don't like the dripper, you throw the dripper away. I still you're gonna have a nice bag to carry your stuff. You know, coils or tools or batteries. It's very very nice. I like to include the stickers. I'm a sucker for stickers, so I'll point that as a pro. They give you coils. Is squonkable friendly. Is hybrid friendly. I mean, in the end of the day, the presentation they give you, the machining, everything is pretty damn good. They also have another RDA that is also a half price. It is actually a pulseless RDA. It looks pretty cool as well. That I think I'm gonna grab. I mean, for another $10, I'm gonna have another bag and another stickers. I love stickers. Now, if you, in the end of the day, if you're really looking to have a new RDA in your arsenal, you've got better options out there. If you come across this one, or let's say you go to 3fvape.com to buy something and you got extra £10, $14, throw this one on your basket. It's not going to be too bad. Just remove that Altum piece because it's not doing nothing in there. And you're going to have a nice banger, you know, if you want to take it to work. If you don't want to take your expensive RDAs, you want to take a cheapest one with a nice bag. I mean, £10, you can't go really wrong. So yeah, in the end of the day, it's not too bad, even though you've got better options out there. This is a nice second option, if you want to say it. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best, and I hope you to see you next time. Till there, keep vaping.